Welcome back to B3 Inspire, where we empower you to build your foundation, believe in your potential, and become unstoppable. Today, I have got a question for you. Have you ever wondered why people with the same income can end up in vastly different financial situations? Today, we are delving into a topic that influences financial decisions that we make, our money mindset. Understanding the psychology behind our financial decisions and behaviors can unlock the door to our financial freedom. Let's explore how our beliefs and our emotions around money shape our financial lives. Recognizing these ingrained beliefs is the first step towards transforming your financial reality. Let's look at some practical steps to help improve our money mindset. 1. Self-reflection. Regularly assess your beliefs about money. Ask yourself simple questions like, what does money mean to me? Or what are my earliest memories about money? Remember, these beliefs can be changed with education, with a bit more reading around it. 2. Financial education. So you are already watching this, you have taken that step of developing that financial education, getting that knowledge and building your confidence around money. So equip yourself with knowledge about budgeting, savings and investment. Don't forget that knowledge reduces fear and builds confidence. 3. Set clear goals. So define what your financial goals are. Write them down. What does it really look like? What do you want to achieve within this year? Maybe within this month, within a year, within 2 years, within 5 years, within 10 years. Write them down. Revisit them regularly. So these goals are very clear. Now, having clear goals provide directions and also motivations when you achieve those goals. 4. Mindful spending. So, before making a purchase, pause, consider whether it aligns with your values and your goals. This can help you to not spend either because you are stressed or because you just want that instant gratification. 5. Seek support. Don't hesitate to consult a financial advisor. And if you are on this platform, highly recommend our financial expert, Adam. Adam's details are below here, who can provide more tailored guidance for you to build your wealth. Starting the financial series on B3 Inspire, I have been asked various questions from friends, supporters of B3, and I've chosen 5 of these questions for us to talk about or address these questions. Right, the first one is, why do I feel guilty about spending money even when I can afford it? Now, this question is a very good question, and it happens to, I would say, majority of people. It does happen to me, myself. This often stems from deep-seated beliefs that equate to spending with irresponsibility. Okay, so maybe you grew up or you have had situations where when you spend money, you are being told you are being irresponsible. Okay, that's where that's coming from. That's where maybe you are feeling guilty about spending that money. Now, it is essential for us to differentiate between frivolous spending and investing in your well-being. So if you know that whatever you are spending, it is for a good cause, it's something that is going to promote your well-being, it's something that is going to generate further income, it's a risk worth taking, then we shouldn't feel guilty about it. Okay, I hope that answers that question. Let's go to the second question, which is, How can I stop living paycheck to paycheck? And this is a big one, actually. Now, breaking this cycle actually involves both practical budgeting and addressing any underlying beliefs that may be sabotaging your financial stability. So, looking at how you budget. Are you overspending? Are you buying things that you cannot afford? What is it that's making you live from paycheck to paycheck? If you haven't watched our previous video on budgeting, I would highly recommend go and watch that video and look at how much money is coming in and how much is going out. Be very intentional about it and structure it in such a way that you are living under your means, so you are not living from paycheck to paycheck. The third question I have got is, it's an interesting one. How do I avoid looking at my bank statement? Now, this is really a question that kind of shows that there is an avoidance of something. You are trying to avoid looking at what exactly your bank statement is telling you. It is a defense mechanism against financial anxiety. Maybe you know that things are not looking right, and therefore looking at it is going to give you that anxiety. My advice here, and I think Eden will agree with me, is facing your finances head on is crucial for gaining control and reducing stress. So yes, have a look at it. Pay attention to it. Maybe things that you shouldn't have spent money on, or things that are really essential, but maybe you've got to shop around and see either a more cheaper version. Have a look at it. Face your finances head on, regardless of what it's looking at. So you avoiding looking at your bank statement, it is a defense mechanism against a financial anxiety. Face that fears and tackle that. Right, question number 4 says, how do I overcome the fear of investing? I think this question actually came on the back of the video we did on Investing 101. Yes, I know, I do understand why. Maybe you are risk averse, you are very careful, you don't want to lose that money, and I totally get it. But this fear often arises from lack of knowledge or past negative experiences. So for instance, if you have invested in something that hadn't gone quite right, then of course you get that fear around it of losing your money. I think the solution to this is that you educating yourself and starting with small, manageable investment can build your confidence over time. That's what I would say. So educate yourself. Go and watch Investing 101 we did with Adam, the financial expert. Look at some of the tips that he shared and start small, manageable, and these will build your confidence, and eventually you would overcome that fear of investing. The last question I have got says, can changing my money mindset really improve my financial situation? Absolutely. Yes. Changing your money mindset, shifting your mindset can lead to more empowered decisions and better financial habits and ultimately great wealth. So yes, changing that mindset can improve your financial situation. I have answered those 5 questions. If you have further questions, leave it in the comment below or email us and we will be able to answer those questions for you. What is the psychology behind money behaviors? So our financial behaviors are deeply intertwined with our emotions and psychological patterns. For example, compulsive spending might be a way to cope with stress or seek an instant gratification. Now, understanding these patterns allow us to address the root causes of our financial habit. Financial therapy, which is now becoming a really growing field, combined with financial planning with psychological insight to help individuals build a better habit or develop a better relationship with money, can help you. So have a look at it. When do you spend? Is that when you are really stressed? Or is that when you just want that instant gratification? Knowing these patterns can help you to develop that insight around your financial habits. And if there are patterns that needs to be probably corrected, or you need to pay attention on to change it, to make it better, then of course you do that. If you are looking to build a healthy relationship with money, I would like to recommend this book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This would deepen your money mindset. Highly recommend it. This book is insightful and it explores how our emotions, our personal experiences influence our financial decisions. In here, Housel emphasizes that financial success is less about intelligence and more about behavior. He shares compelling stories illustrating how factors such as luck, risk, or personal histories shape our financial outcomes. One key takeaway from this book for me is that wealth isn't about high income. It's about how you manage and perceive money. This book is a valuable resource for anyone looking to build a healthy relationship with money. A must read. If you haven't already watched our financial series with our financial expert, Adam, highly recommend that. Check the comment below and watch the series and build your knowledge around money.